Good morning and welcome back to Sun Up on 7. My beautiful people. So, we're jumping into our first conversation this morning. And we're going to be educating you about the KwiqPass app that you have to get. You must get, people. It makes life so much easier to enter into events and concerts and all of these things. Just raise your phone and make them scan and you pass through. Let's save the environment without tickets this time. But with us on the couch this morning, we have, and he's not Black Santa at this point, he's just Delroy Fairweather, the PR and Event Operations Director. And then next to him, we have Mr. Luis Aguilar Jr., who's the Digital Media and Marketing Director. We'll be learning more about KwiqPass. Good morning, gentlemen. How are we both feeling this morning?
Good morning, guys. Morning,
Yeah,
Belize.
All right. So,
Ho, ho, ho.
I just want to say, Black Santa.
we need a spooky season and you the ho crosses.
But he didn't have full persona every single day.
Okay, but he has different personas.
Yeah, that's true.
So it come as Delroy today.
With some excitement.
KwiqPass, man. But Delroy, let's start talking about KwiqPass. What is KwiqPass?
So, morning, guys. I want to allow Louis to get into the background with how the app came about, and then I could just go into the...
I like how you just passed the question on. I love yourself, Santa.
Pass the cover, see.
Oh my gosh, your shirt has scanned me.
So, Louis, by all means, take it away. Tell us a little bit about KwiqPass, the background and everything.
Okay, morning. Thanks for having us here. So, KwiqPass actually started before COVID. Well, it never named KwiqPass, but we never really have a name. But it started before COVID. COVID come. We couldn't continue because events stopped, obviously, and then we start our next app that's streaming, and we start like the virtual parties, the Belize, with like DJ Dalla and the other DJs. So
Right.
COVID finished, or not finished, but the lockdown stopped. Then events open up. So we said we could continue this, and we develop the app. Now, the bank actually had a payment gateway now that we could actually accept debit cards and credit cards, I believe, so that made the whole idea and the whole thing that pushed it more forward. So after that, late this year, or early this year, February, we launched the app, and well, that's when I could pass it to Mr. Delroy, because that's when we started with the BBL games, the basketball games.
Right.
Yeah. I think you guys remember the first time we were discussing a game when we moved into the digital transition.
Yes.
I remember that conversation.
I'm so
clearly.
excited because I was like, what? No ticket, no what? You just
No
like,
line, no nothing. What?
quick thing.
And we had one slight little snag. And fortunately, we evaluated the processes, and then we got back to the drawing board and we fixed that. So basically what we did was, with Louis' team, we totally redesigned the Civic in terms of how you could have purchased seats, because that was one of the things that people were asking for. Like, they would want to have a guaranteed seat. It took a little while, some brainstorming, and we finally launched it. And when we did it, people started to gravitate towards it. So we're hoping for next year, BBL season, we will approach the league and see if they would be interested in having this app as a premier app for tickets.
That would be really, really cool and convenient for every person, because a lot of people come out to those games. So if you save the ease of all the lines and all the tickets, and you could save money from all of that too. So this would be really, really instrumental.
I know some people complain about the fees that are charged, which are standard bank fees when you're using the card and using a debit card. And in the real-time world, as whenever you use your card, because right now you go to the ATM machine, you'll get so many free swipe, but afterwards there's a fee to it. You go to the teller. And what this does is actually allows you to be in your office, continue working, and then just purchase a ticket. The ticket come to your phone, or it's generated through an email, and you could show up to the event. Easy access. That's why the logo skip the line.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
it's for a
I
reason.
think it's important to equate it to, all right, you pay one extra 50 cents or $1, whatever, but that saves you 2 hours in waiting in line for actually get a ticket. Then you must go assemble in our next line for get into the event.
Yeah.
What are 50 cents? What are $1?
And our process pretty much fast, because it depends on the size of the event. We will deploy as much as maybe 10 persons to scan. So if we know, like when earlier this year we did the Volleyball Association, they partner up with us. And everyone who came to those games were, man, they were thrilled. Like, people were like literally coming to the games, bringing their tickets, and like, what else? No, go in and enjoy the game. We literally melt that crowd. And then the next big event that we had worked was the music fest with BTB.
Yeah. Nice.
That was huge.
Yes.
That was huge. That was huge, and we managed to pull it off.
I mean, and that one, you're guaranteed your ticket because you can't go share about your ticket or anything like that. You get a personalized QR code, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And what was interesting is that, funny story, my cousin had, his phone was missing and he had his tickets on his phone. I had to go talk to his girlfriend for make it send me the screenshots of the ticket so I could swipe he in as well because I can't swipe two or we in with my tickets.
Yeah, of course.
I had to get his ticket and then swipe he in. So that was how we ended up inside the concert. Yeah. But just flowing through the line, like you said, the line just melts. I know, like you have to go there so and then, well, you respond up at the same time, but you go in there and you just scan your phone and
go
beep, gone through.
And like I said, every event,
it's a quick pass.
Yeah, and like I said, every event that we work, we try to add new things to it in terms of having people could identify access points, have identify persons who are scanning. We have a technical team who also is on the ground. Well, in all cases, I will be on the ground myself, my wife, because, we work together with this. We always have Lois available likewise because on the technical end, and we try, like I said, we try to ensure that people don't have this waiting, they have to be waiting for too long. Like I said, so far it has been working out pretty well. We have just partnered up with Andrea Ely. She's doing a fundraising for cancer, unfortunately, that dreaded disease to go wrong.
Yeah.
And we have partnered up with her, assisting her with her event, and they are very thrilled about it because, like I said, I told her, I said, rather than you having to have someone come and pick up a ticket and take, no, get the tickets out electronically.
Because of that stress, especially for people who have the tickets still for be ticket holders, that was stress in itself too as well. If you have to be like, okay, so what Patrick supposed to get tickets? So that's always one of the questions when people come here on the show. Okay, we have to go, and then they're like, but I know they're so far, where I live this way, or whatever it is. So even that convenience, not even just the lines I look at the convenience of just quickly getting a ticket, paying for it, and then just showing up on the day.
Skip the line.
But then the beauty of all of that too is accountability.
Yeah.
You know how much tickets you have sold, you know how much money you have made.
Which is so much easier for them.
Exactly, rather than tickets that go there, so and here, there, and everywhere. No, you have that, right? So I want to ask then, and maybe this, Louis, is for you. Is there like a feature on the app, like let's say for the International Music and Food Fest, that there is an update or a live time of what's happening? Like let's say, all right, I go in for this specific artist and what's not. Is there like, okay, well, I don't know, Super Fura, they are, no, I know that next one come up. Whichever big artist.
Super G.
Yeah, Super G. Yeah.
Keep it super.
Keep it all super.
Is there like a lifetime stream of what's happening at these things? Or maybe that's a...
Well, currently we don't have that feature. We do have the artist line up.
Okay.
But sometimes the lineup never go in like proper scheduling. But we do have the lineup, and we could put the lineup. The feature is like you could put the images of the artist, time, everything on the same event.
Okay,
and
great.
that actually update real time, so we could change that on the go.
There we go. Real time, not the women. I know what lifetime.
And folks, it's a local made product. And I know some people had the question, oh, is it safe? I'll tell you, Amazon safe, eBay safe. Those international companies where they left your information with, this was something that was created here in Belize, tailored to us. Not reinventing the wheel, and like I said, so far, the first time I used it, I was hooked on it. I am into technology, and then guys, pretty much, like I said, I kind of crack the whip sometimes because, like I was telling you, and we have to do X, Y, Z because you're listening to people on the ground and they say, well, you know what, what else can the app do? And now they introduced a scratch feature where you could win prizes. You gain points, all these things would come towards like maybe a purchase for a next show, etc. So the app is and like I said, you guys have it on your phone.
It's user-friendly too as well. So even for people that feel like
the registration
really
time takes less than 5 minutes to do.
Yeah.
I want to
Quick
ask
thing.
for, I mean, there's a lot of events happening in our country at any given time. And I do see some events on the app itself right now. If there's any place or company that wants to advertise or to put their event on this app, how do they do that?
So right now you could visit our website, KwiqPass.com, or easier one, events.bz. So the persons can spell the KwiqPass because they're kind of difficult.
I know, there's still the learn facility and the quick
So you could go to events.bz and you could read the information. So right there we have a form where you could sign up as an organizer or email us or even WhatsApp us. And it literally take like 5 minutes or less to create an event on the app and go live with tickets, everything.
Nice. Okay.
All right, so I mean, just that easy. Okay.
Yeah,
great.
and as an organizer, the other thing that you could do, you could control in terms of, let's say you have an event with a certain amount, you could limit so there's no overselling. You could also create what you would call like a complimentary passes and stuff like that. And as the admin, you can then issue those passes to individual. So this is no longer a situation where you have to try to figure out, okay, well, yeah, I have 350 people, and then you go and oversell tickets. This limit, you could actually put in limits on it, and it actually does the countdown. So as an organizer, you could look at it, and then the reporting is flawless because when the event is done, you could grab the report via Excel, PDF, etc., and then you go through the report, gives you, give you a total and all that. So,
I love that.
then I know he could speak to the analytics part of it.
Yeah, so everything, again, it's real time. So as you sell, we get the data. As you go in at event, we get the data. So you know how much people. So for example, the whole point about the app, they're not only for sell tickets, but also market events or help events. Because again, everything is data and data very powerful to have. So with this, you could actually know now if you sell tickets countrywide, why Corozal not the sell or why down south not the sell. So now we could push marketing in Corozal, we could push more marketing down south. So you actually have that data on hand. So that's the whole point to actually bring the analytics into the organizer's hand so they could leverage the data.
And then I'm also seeing the feature that you look at like for a fundraiser because I saw one of that. And I'm looking or just thinking about all those people that have raffles and these stuff there where like they struggle for trying to make people know that this thing available, that they need to support this initiative. This is complete access that they can be able to message in and create their account and have that readily available for everybody.
Yeah, and sure, and of course, the level of security will also be there too because, within our age, digital age, where everybody feel like they could put one over you.
Yeah.
And you have to be especially careful when you're dealing with monies and stuff like that because the app doesn't really want a wallet per se. It's more of an event and a ticketing app, but it does encompass a payment solution, which, guys, I could tell you, we had an issue during the basketball, and we quickly managed to solve that, where there was someone utilizing a card, and the person reported it, and of course we work very closely with the cyber crimes unit at the police department. Ticket was flagged, and the persons were
dealt with quickly.
Wow. Okay,
so,
there we go.
So like I said, the app,
I know people get worried and they're like, I pay on this app. They got my information. They could try to take some information from me. And that's a fear right now of seeing all the cases that have happened, all the scammers that have happened before too as well. Yes.
Yeah.
There's also another question that I want to ask. In terms of, so you have people who have already registered. Fundraisers would be the same way that I would go about registering. And is there like any fees for registering?
Registering to become an organizer, there's no fee, no setup fee. You could just sign up. No, we have a firm where we ask certain questions to just verify if yes, is the authentic organizer, if that were real person.
Yeah,
so basically,
that's be the next thing I'm gonna wonder because I'm like, imagine somebody else try come and pull out fast one.
Yeah.
I want to do a raffle or do some kind of event when I really love an event. You guys have to keep on balance too, so to make sure it's legitimate.
Yes, correct.
Correct, because then of course you wouldn't want, again, someone perpetrating fraud using the app, and then that brings on the
credibility and everything.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
I also want to ask, all right, so the events have been registered, tickets have been sold, and the day of the event comes now. And I'm just basing it off my experience of somebody being there scanning. Will it be you guys that are scanning? Okay.
So I put
So
together,
they employ you guys, really?
I put together a team, and then again, like I said, we personally oversee it, because in the event there's a little glitch or any stuff like that, and we quickly resolve it. And I always try to treat people with courtesy, because genuinely, it wouldn't be a situation where you snap at someone if, and I could tell you, dealing with personalities, people are going, oh, the app not work. No man, hold on, I want to get this sorted out for you. We even offer complimentary Wi-Fi for persons who do not have maybe data on their phones. And I know we're discussing something right now where I think they refer to it as whitewashing, where I think the Ministry of Education for those schools in remote areas, you could actually access a web page without internet. So that's one of the things that I was asking them, that we, but like I said, there's a host of things that we do to improve the process.
All right.
It's exciting. And then for people that are, because I know that you're very open to feedback and so forth, where can people also, if they're like using the app and they say, hey, Delroy, Black Santa, bring this to the table also for the app too as well, because this would be super cool. Is that a process too as well? Like, maybe they take people where they sit and they're like, I just see all the potential for this. This could be even greater if you did that. Where can they contact you guys to like maybe provide any kind of ideas and say, Louis, you need to make you add this to the app or so?
So again, you could use the same app. The same app have a direct contact. As you press the button, carry to the WhatsApp number, to the email, or you could visit the website and fill out the form for feedback, because we always open to feedback because we want to improve. So we update this app almost every month with new features, and always want to make it better.
Guys, the spelling the right is phone.
Yeah.
KWIQ So go and download the app, explore it a bit, and then there's 4 events there. I think you should buy a ticket for each one. But as we're coming to the end of the segment, do you have any final words to invite the people to?
Like I said, if you have 1 minute, we could just do a quick demo if you had, because we could have, someone with their phones, and just show how easy it is to.
I think we have a screen recording of it.
Yeah, if you have a screen recording, that's fine.
Perfect.
Yeah.
But other than that, do we have any final words? Yeah.
Basically, like I said, it's something not relatively new to Belize, but something we are hoping to push more. Because again, like I said, we are tired of this mediocrity where, you attend one event and you hear the same thing, man, my experience may just bomb. No, like we want at least the first experience with purchasing tickets and getting into an event becomes seamless. So with that, once we have that down pat, then the organizers could look at different things like how to enhance the bar experience, the serving, and stuff like that. So this is one thing less for them to have to worry about.
I could just imagine going on the same KwiqPass and just buying an amount of
So this is how you create that account, guys, just so it's so simple.
Yeah.
Literally, I do it like in some seconds.
Yeah.
Put in your number.
Oof, who number that, man?
We make up a lead number, not one, so they're not going to go message Ricky.
Yeah. Yep.
Just put in your lead email. Put on any lead password you want to make be your password.
Yep.
Don't have to be nothing too hard out the road.
Oh, there we go.
And then you just register.
And just like that, bam.
And then it shows
Upcoming
you.
events. There we go.
This is really cool. So I'm really like encouraging people that have events and want more people to see their events. Utilize the app.
Yeah, then they could
look at all the businesses and all the places that are there. You can go and see the WhatsApp there that we're talking about, the contact us.
Yeah.
That right there.
There we go. There we go.
Scratch.
Scratch.
10 points. All right.
I want scratch too.
Very versatile. Yeah, like I said, first time I use it, I am sold, hooked on it.
Question.
Sure.
Delroy, someone's asking, how does it work if someone in the States needs a ticket?
Very, very simple and easy, because they would register for the app.
The number would be...
Yeah, they could use their US number.
They could use a US number, okay.
Yep, use their US number, basically, and then they would just go in. And people in the US are very familiar with this. And then what they would do, they would go ahead and make the purchase. And then the person here in Belize, they could either screenshot the QR and send it to them, send it to them via email, or encourage them to register on the app, and they just do a transfer from one phone to the next.
Okay.
So it has a feature in there with the transfer, like you have on a ticket. All you just do, once you pull up on a ticket, it says transfer. You go in and type in that person's email address, who is also on the app. Instantly get them tickets.
Mother
there we
is
go.
nice. So imagine you have a really friend buy a ticket for you and say, sweet Patricia, I want to treat you to at least something. No, I can transfer this ticket
Yes,
to
ma'am.
you.
Definitely.
And they're comparing it to like the Eventbrite in the US. So they're like, it's very similar. So they like the functionality.
No, the
of
comedy
it.
show that we just had, I sent it off to some guys, and one person, and like within 5 minutes, he purchased 4 tickets, like
Wow.
without any issues or any problem. And,
Awesome.
yeah.
This, they have places to go, man. They have places
Gentlemen,
to
I
go.
want to thank you so much for being on the couch, educating the people. Get your
right.
KwiqPass app, people, because it makes it so much
Skip
easier.
the lines.
Skip the lines.
And if
Skip
you
the
sit
stress.
Delroy and Louis and roam about the street, you scan it because they have the scanning
QR code.
See that? The QR code panning thing. I just download it. Just stop
Just
there and say,
randomly.
turn to your side, scan. It's simple as that. Download the app, guys. It makes life so much easier.
Thank you guys
Gentlemen,
so
thank
much
you
for
again.
being here and bringing the excitement, guys. Please download the app. We've put the event to as well to the website that you can go on to
Yeah.
as well if you are event organizers and you want to have your fundraiser, your event, or whatever it is registered through there.
Look,
But
Miss
share the news. Yes, Miss Kathleen, the big up here and so it's very easy to walk
Yeah,
her
she
through
was there at
it.
the comedy show.
If you need Black Santa to walk you through this app, you can also contact and say, I want my personal tour with Black Santa to make it take me through the sleighs with the
Remember Mrs.
reindeer.
Santa in the crowd too.
Mrs.
Stop
Santa,
it.
all right, Mrs. Paz, she will come to us. Well, there'll be a whole thing. She'll bring the milk and cookies. But thank you guys so much for being here. With
Yeah,
that,
man.
guys, we'll go to our next commercial break and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.